Happy Thursday. Welcome back to another episode of Frontal Investigation. I will be your host today for about an hour and a half or so, Rich Holmes. And today we're going to talk about is this culture shock that the cult members are dealing with. And it is. This is a legitimate type of culture shock. It's a cult culture shock because David's been the all-knowing, all-seeing eye for their entire fucking lives. And now that they're all gone, now David and Michelle are gone, they're really on this kind of adrenaline hit, kind of like we are. We're kind of on this adrenaline hit, but for them, it's going to be different when it crashes. It's going to be a lot different. When it crashes for them, it's going to be real tough. And that's why we need to make it a reason to point out to them, hey, there's help out there for you guys. Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. Hallelujah, Thais. Hallelujah, brother. Let's talk about the culture shock today, bro. Imagine, like, these people's entire world just got fucking ripped out from under them. And we told them, like, don't go down this route or else it's not going to end well. We warned these people. We warned these people. Some of these people are going to fucking crash really bad. And it's very sad. David, when we warn these people, don't do this because it's going to fuck you up in the long run. We're not lying about that. Who's going to run this organization now that David's gone? Kathleen? No, fuck no. She's not going to enforce shit. She doesn't have the stamina or anything to run the operation like David did. She doesn't have the charisma. She's not this fucking walrus of a black man. No, she's not. Kathleen's not going to run it. Josh isn't sure she ain't going to run it. LaMarcia is sure she ain't going to run it. Steve's not going to run it. Joseph's not going to run it. Yeah, for real, Cliff, shout out, man. Yeah. It's really good to hear you talk, Cliff. It really is, man. Like, to share your stories every time, like, something a little more comes out, a little more. And it's just, man, Cliff, it's just a pleasure having you on, man. Anytime, 5 minutes, dude, is a pleasure. 2 minutes is a fucking pleasure, bro. I just want you to know that. But we were talking about it last night, and like Cliff said, there's something bigger in the makings here, you guys. And I mean, imagine being David and Michelle right now. They're the two people who are solely responsible, who are going to be solely responsible for changing the way how fucking churches are investigated for fraud. Imagine that. Imagine that, David and Michelle. You two are going to be the only ones where everybody's going to fucking point the finger at back later on and be like, it was their fucking fault, they did it. They're going to look, history is going to look back. Like, the future is going to look back into history. And they're going to look and they're going to be like, it was his fucking fault. They're going to be like, it was David E. Taylor's fault, we're getting investigated right now. Rachel Bone, good morning. Interspace Alchemist, I appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, we're still in a tracking mode. I don't know if David's up in Detroit yet. We've been tracking him. Yeah, there'll be an HBO documentary, Netflix, everything. There's going to be an everything documentary about this because we have a start, a beginning. We have a beginning, a climax, and an end. And we have a trial. That's set for a documentary. Oh, what happened in the end? Oh, they're in federal fucking prison now because they got found guilty of human trafficking, money laundering, conspiracy to commit money laundering, conspiracy to commit prostitution. And everybody's going to look back from the future and point it at David E. Taylor and Michelle Brannon. 100 years from now, when the fucking churches fail to exist anymore in America, and it's just literally the people, everybody's like, why does the church exist? I'll blame it on David E. Taylor and Michelle Brannon. Cheers, Chris. Cheers, man. We're talking about the culture shock, man, that these people are dealing with. And this isn't like going to another country or something like that and dealing with culture shock. No, this is a complete mental breakdown of their whole entire thought process and their system that David has created for them. All David did was break these people down. He never built them back up. And that's the unfortunate part that we talk about here, is David, he's broke everybody down, but he didn't build them back up. He just made them completely dependent on him. And all these people, hey, Daniel Moore, how you doing? And all these people that are now stuck there, they're dealing with the after effects of what happened. I mean, Chris, could you imagine imagine your entire fucking world being stripped away, all that you know, man, like that, and now they're in jail. These people don't believe the charges are real. These cult members don't believe the charges are real. Now, let me tell you something, the surviving cult members, if you're out there listening, the feds don't move on shit like this for no reason, okay? The feds are going to move when they get a payday. And they saw a payday with David, and let me tell you something. They were like, okay, we got him. Go get him. The feds don't fuck around, man. The feds just don't waste money like they just did. People might think they do. Yeah, they are. They're carrying on as normal and think they're being persecuted. Exactly. We knew this would happen. We called it. We said, hey, when and if he gets arrested, they'll be like, oh, he's just like Jesus. Look, he's being persecuted. Well, I didn't know fucking Jesus was in the fucking business of committing conspiracy to commit fraud and fucking money laundering. Seriously, did you guys? Did anybody know that Jesus was in the business of fucking conspiracy and fraud? Exactly. They're not going to do that and spend millions on raids on a hunch. No fucking way. I know at Daffy Dill, yeah. Some of the stuff we've actually incorporated from Stephen Hassan. Yeah. Yep. Prostitution. Yeah. Where was the prostitution in the Bible? Linda Mays, how you doing this morning? We're talking about David E. Taylor, the culture shock. It didn't. Slice. I think it was done in the next area over. I don't think it was a green screen. It didn't look like it to me. It looked like because David had two studios. There was one studio which is KOGGC, JMMI, and the other one was Kingdom Family Church, right? They had two studios in there and they were both different. So I'm guessing maybe the feds didn't get KFC because that wasn't part of the raid. But no, I think they were in the next studio over because David had the main studio, and then when he would pan over, you could see. Okay. Okay, I'll double check it again. Hey, be good, Chris Com. Stay good, man. Hit that like, subscribe. Okay, I'll double check, man. That's what even Uncle Jake said, but I had a hard time telling. Yes, the church will be underused, and yes, their church, exactly. This is a good point that Residential Centers brings up. Their church will be used in FBI and IRS training manuals for years to come with human trafficking, forced labor, call centers. Hey, Jay Puente, good morning. Hit that like, subscribe. Let me know you're here. We're talking about the culture shock, Jay. That this entire cult was just fucking rug pulled by the FBI. No, there's other players involved. There's other players involved, and I think the feds are trying to sweep up the loose ends. I do. They're pretty quiet right now all of a sudden, which leads me to believe they're looking for people still. People like LaMarcia, Joseph, Josh, maybe, some of Ashley Ware, maybe, because these people were involved. Yeah, I'm reporting them to YouTube, and YouTube still keeps their shit up. It's like, hey, this guy was actually raided by the FBI for human trafficking. Look at the videos online, and you need to take his channel down because he used his channel for the operation. The fuck, YouTube? Seriously? Man, fuck Kenneth Copeland. That guy's gonna die soon anyways. Fuck Kenneth Copeland. We have bigger fish to fry, dude. Those guys are on their way out. The old fucks are on their way out, man. Jesse Duplantis, Kenneth Copeland, Joel Osteen, those fucks are on their way out, dude. We got this new age shit that we need to worry about right now. We need to worry about this new age shit that these fucks are coming up with right now. Daniel Adams, the Signorellis, those assholes, right? Not these old fucks that are decrepit and fucking crusty fucking shitheads that probably get up 5 times a night to piss, right? We got Catherine Crick, Daniel Adams, fucking Paul White. One that's is going to be on my radar sooner than later is motherfucking Guillermo Maldonado. I put that guy in the back burner for a while. Because people cautioned me about him and who he's tied with. But I have already emailed some people and letting them know, like, dude, you guys need to look into this fucker right here. Oh, my hummingbirds are back. They're looking for food. They're like, where's the food at? Shit, that means I need to put food out for my hummingbirds. They're hungry. They're getting ready to migrate anyways. No, but you know what? This low-hanging fruit, hey, Nancy, the low-hanging fruit is what's going to pave the fucking foundation. But it was a big low-hanging fruit. Yeah, I'll probably be in the studio from here on out. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It was also a low-hanging fruit for the feds and the IRS because I'm telling you, the IRS and the feds watch that depo and they're like, who the fuck's this guy think he is? Start building your case. No, I'm in San Antonio. I live in San Antonio. San Antonio-ish. I never really give out my real location where I'm at, but San Antonio-ish. cult knows where I live. The cult knows exactly where the fuck I live because they sent a cease and desist to my door. But I've even had threats that they were saying they were going to show up at my house and shit and fucking show up with armed guards and all this other bullshit after I protested. And it was David that sent the email out to me through Jenny Janiak saying, oh, we're going to come protest at your house. I was like, okay, I'll fucking set up my cameras and I'll fucking videotape you guys. That's cool. It'll be perfect evidence because I was already told, hey, be good. I know I'm not going to run long. I'm only going to run about an hour this morning. And that, again, we talk about this culture shock. Look what these people were willing to do for David. David was willing to send people out to my house to fucking come out here and try to threaten me. And when I ran that by the feds, they're like, that's a problem. If they show up, you fucking call the police and then you email us. I was like, okay, cool. But they never fucking showed up. They never showed up. The cult, the members never showed up. It was all a threat. He's going to get big old fucking Bubba now. Hey, Delco Tarot, that we're not talking about that, man. That's the cool thing. We're not talking about Epstein. We are talking about another trafficking operation, but that one's wide fucking open. We know who the operators are. Tax Max Fact Thunderclap, what up? Be good, Rachel. If you want to go talk about the Epstein files, go to another fucking channel that will cater to your ego. Yep. You know, again, the culture shock in this, man, it's kind of a shock for us too. We're like, fuck, it actually happened. And again, the cult members that are watching right now, do you guys think this is fake? It's not. This is real. This is real. This is real. The people that got busted were real. The feds moving in was real. You know why, Delco Tarot? Because I clearly have my title labeled in the fucking channel. And fucking people come in here like, what about the Epstein files? Do you hear us talking about the fucking Epstein files, bro? We are talking about another church running a human trafficking operation. Yeah, we already know what it is. Behavior, information, thought, and emotion. If you control those 4 things of the bite model of Stephen Hassan, you can control anybody. But there's also other things that David did to control people. You know, I was talking to fucking Kevin about this. The fact that David's probably eating just fucking gas station sandwiches. Hey, thanks, Valerie. Appreciate you. Thanks for the shout out there. Appreciate you. And if there's people that's willing to come forward and talk about it, we're listening. Well, listen, you guys want to come out and put it on the channel? You will not be badgered here. I promise you that. We're going to shut the fuck up and listen and just let you talk. That's how we do it. Yeah. The text messages alone are enough to fucking send them away. I actually sent that out to some news agencies. I sent that death threat video out to news agencies. I was like, hey, here's some shit that nobody's going to fucking show you. Cliff nailed it about our minds were taken over without us even knowing it. He's right. Yeah. Yeah, in a way, this kind of took over our minds in a way, but look at the finished product, right? This was the fucking carrot at the end of the fucking string that David dangled everybody with. We got it though. We got the carrot, David. Now it seems Christians are okay with reporting this. Yeah. Daffy Dill, I typically don't let people post links unless they're mods. But we've looked at the bite models, Daffy Dill. We've pulled up the bite models online. We've looked at all of them. The trafficking models, that's how we figured out David was running a trafficking operation. We pulled up the DHS website. Hey, 54, good day, mate. That's how we figured out trafficking. Yeah, it's just sometimes people will flood, but no, we've actually looked at him, Daffy Dill. We have. We've looked over Stephen Hassan. We've looked over all kinds of different cult bite models. His is the most informed. It is. It works the best. You control those 4 aspects of a person's life, you got them. Behavior, information, thought, and emotion. You control all that, you're theirs. They're yours. So. He'll make a beautiful prison wife. He absolutely will. What drugs was he on? You want to know what? I think David was on fucking heroin from time to time. What was Michelle's offense? The same thing as David. The same thing as David. Whatever David's being charged with, so is Michelle, because it was two people. It takes two people for a conspiracy. It's going to probably be about 6 months to a year before they're even brought into trial. They're going to have to set trial dates. They're going to have to get attorneys. They're going to have to go through discovery. They're going to have to evaluate all the evidence. They're going to have to see what can be admitted and what's submitted. It's going to be a bit before we go to trial, you guys. The next 6 months to a year with David and Michelle, it's going to be from a jail cell to a courthouse. That's it. Maybe to the infirmary for David and Michelle, but their life is going to consist of jailhouse, court, jailhouse, court, jailhouse, court, maybe an interrogation room. That's it. That's it. That is their life. Shitty fucking jail food. Shitting and pissing in front of each other. Nope, we're talking about the culture shock, DB. Yeah, Vicky needs more acting lessons. Bank accounts haven't been frozen yet. I think that's a process. Like the feds are going to have to get, warrants for that and stuff. Call center still operating, yes. They're still trying to keep the image up. Again, they're in culture shock right now. These people are in full-blown culture shock. They don't know what to do with themselves because of it. They don't. These people don't. Their entire world has been fucking stripped away from them in a heartbeat. And the thing is, me and Kevin were talking about this, is that a call center was found where Michelle was. So how is Michelle going to get helped in all this? Yeah, exactly. Culture shock. Exactly. Yes. Yes, Nicole. Yes, it was a sex trafficking operation. Yes. We've been saying it. Yes, human trafficking, there's sex involved, so therefore it's sex trafficking, human trafficking in a church. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, the feds are still fucking watching, man. They're going to see who's making calls, who's donating. I know LaMarcia is still donating. Yes, Nicole, it was all sex trafficking. It was all a trafficking operation. Forced labor, fucking forced starvation. Yes, Israel. David and Michelle are both in jail. Hey, Blair, I'm with you on the sympathy, but we're not talking about CPS right now, okay? I would recommend you go file a report. Melly, build a case. Build a case. Build a case. Build a case. That's why they take so long. This was, you guys, again, this is a culture shock to them. When they realize the magnitude, like the fact that there's human rights attorneys on this case, what does that tell everybody? This is serious shit. Human rights civil attorneys don't fucking come on for no reason. They come on because there's some type of human rights violations. They're fucked. They're fucked. They were committing human rights violations. Hit that like too, man. Let me know you're here. There's almost 100 people in here. But yeah, ultimately the feds, they'll give them the fucking rope. They'll be like, hey, fucking give it all to them. Here, take the whole fucking bunch, David. Go ahead. Take the whole fucking rope. Go ahead. But don't get too long because we're going to fucking yank that fucker on you eventually. That's what's scary and dangerous, how people can be drawn in so easily. They're master manipulators. That's what we've always said. They're master manipulators. Kyle, that's something I stress to the FBI, trust me. And when I first started talking to him, I was like, we're very concerned about suicide situations. After he's like, okay, we're aware of that. I was like, good. Good. No, the call center, no, that's the main building in Taylor, but the call center, they usually outsource that somewhere. David can't play crazy. He can't fucking play crazy in this. There's no way. How is he going to play crazy in this? Oh, I didn't know it was wrong. Bullshit. Bullshit. You were starving people. How do you know it's not wrong to fucking starve people? You guys, these are human rights violations. The cult isn't aware of that. These are very steep fucking charges. These are very steep. No, I did, Kyle. I shared a lot of shit with the FBI. A lot of the stuff we talked about here, I passed it over to the FBI because they were very valid concerns that we had after talking to pastors, doctors, therapists. Yes, I ran a lot of shit by the feds. They said, we send all your emails up to the IRS that we work with too. We send your emails over to my boss. My boss gets them. The IRS gets them also. We are. This is a nonprofit. It was a fucking nonprofit. Joe Coates, it was a fucking nonprofit running a trafficking ring. Yes. Go figure, right? And we said, what a fucking better way, dude. What a better way to run an operation like this than to put it in a church. Hey, Carrie Meltz, you know what? Next channel, get the fuck off. I don't want you here then if you're so worried about it. And I'm not cursing, okay? I'm cussing. Learn the fucking difference, please. That's the shit that annoys me. These Christians will come in here, oh, he's cursing and cussing. Hey, but a fucking church just got busted running a fucking human trafficking ring and you guys are worried about me cussing? Y'all need to fucking kiss my ass, okay? Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys that come in here and tell me that I'm bad for cursing. You can kiss my fucking ass, okay? You can kiss my fucking ass and get the fuck out of my channel. You guys, you Christians that come in here and say that, guess what? You guys are the fucking epitome of Christianity. You're the reason why people don't go to fucking church, and I just want you to know that, and I'm pointing you out for it. I don't go to church because of fucks like you. Just to let you know, Carrie Metz, I don't go to church because of people like you. Because I would be afraid if I ran into somebody like you in church, I'd tell you to fuck off. Whatever, Carrie, that's your fucking opinion. Bye. Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here then? If you're so offended by my mouth, why the fuck are you giving me the time? Don't block her. I'm just curious, why are you giving me the time? BCFS. I'm not fucking with childs. I can't, man. I don't fuck with people fucking with kids because I only agree there's only one thing good for fucking somebody like that. I won't say what it is, but it starts with a 9 and ends with an MM, okay? I won't fuck with pedophiles. Won't do it. I don't fuck with kids. I won't do it. I won't. It's because that is a whole new level of just fucking fucked upness, and I don't want to go down that road. We've already dealt with enough with David. Yeah, churchianity, exactly. But the Houston location claims they were part of this investigation. Hey, Tanner Tate, I bet you they weren't. I'll bet you they actually were involved in the investigation. Not involved, but they were looked at. I'll guarantee that BCFS was looked at by the feds. I guarantee, because the feds, trust me, they're going to fucking cover, like, cross their T's and dot their I's, man. All right, guys, come on. You guys, come on, let's... No, Carrie just wants to come in here and run her mouth, but Jesse Arias, let's kind of keep it clean, okay? Let's... David... Like, look what David's done. Look what David's done, everybody. Look what David's done. Yeah, the feds are great at protecting kids. They should have shut down FLDS fucking years ago and fucking, what's his name, got fucking raided. Exactly, George Golden. I think the feds wanted to see how fucking far he would go. I do. And that's the one thing we talk about. I don't know, man. There's bees. The bees are flying, so that's good. The bees are flying, Williamson. They're good right now. I do need to check them. Life got in the way real fucking fast, and hopefully I can get back to life now. We'll see. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I got to do at the fucking homestead, man. Yeah, I've been working, dude. I've been working full time. I still got to work. Just took today off because I'm still not feeling too great. But I will be starting work again tomorrow full time, so. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know what's funny is a lot of Christians didn't have the determination and the stamina to do what we did, but they'll come here and quick to fucking judge me for my mouth. So all the Christians that are out there that are doing that, just sitting on the back channel, oh, this guy cusses, I'm going to judge him. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. You should have been the first ones to stand up against this, but you didn't. You all just fucking stood back with your dicks in your hand. Oh, let's just pray for the guy. Let's just pray for them. No, you fucking expose the criminal activity. There is, when this is all done and over with, okay, every organization we look at, if there's crimes being committed, guess what? It's not a fucking church anymore, people. It's not a fucking church. When you start committing crimes, there is no church anymore. It is a criminal organization, and that's how the feds, you guys, if you look at some of the stories these people are writing, some of these human trafficking specialists are calling this a Myanmar type phone center. No, it's all right. Guys, it's okay. I'll mod for now. I got it. It's okay. 101 people in here, man. What's up, trolls? What's up? What's up? What kind of information are you guys looking for today? What kind of shit you guys looking for today? Rimwolf, how you doing? Talking about the culture shock of David E. Taylor's cult members. This is. I remember going to Germany, fucking culture shock, but this is going to be a religious culture shock for them because they've lived inside this cult their entire fucking lives. Michelle Brandon's son? Fuck, dude, get out. No, she's not in Michigan yet. Not yet. No bank. Okay. Yes, David's been arrested. They're both in federal custody. There are no bonds right now. Stinky Pete, I know you haven't been around for a while, but yes. Hey, thanks, John. Let me know you're here, man. Just let me know you're here. That, you know what? They're going to need years of deprogramming. They will be needing years and years of intense psychotherapy, years of cult deprogramming. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bigfoot predators and spiritual warfare, yeah. Yep, the call center is still operating. Yes, the call center is still operating, everybody. Yes, I think this is all a ploy for the feds. I think fucking let that shit run. Let them take in more money while we're trying this case, because guess what? We're going to take it all from them when they end. They're in federal custody. They've been arrested for human trafficking, Stinky Pete. Exactly. The church should have been the first to fucking call it out. Absolutely right, man. The church, you know what? My poor hummingbirds, man. They're begging me for food. Let's go inside and make some hummingbird food. All right. Give me a second here. There, my birds are hungry, man. I gotta feed them. I got the male ruby throats that are coming in, asking me for food and shit, so I'm coming to make some fucking hummingbird food. All right, we'll continue on with this here while we do food and stuff for the birds. Okay, so where were we here, everybody? Where were we? I'm gonna get resituated here. Hey, Tanner Tate, I know, but we're not talking about BCFS, man. Everybody says BCFS. Let me tell you something. If they were involved in any way with David, I guarantee the feds probably fucking looked at him and be like, you guys don't have any fucking part of this. No. If there is anything going on with that operation with David and BCSF, whatever the fuck it is, because David was out there saying, hey, I'm helping victims of human trafficking, and David is literally running a fucking human trafficking operation. Everybody that's just tuning in, we've tracked his funds. It's like a trafficking thing. Valley can help trafficking victims. They're taking messages, praying, gathering intelligence. Oh, my mom had an African grade, and he was an asshole, man. He was a fucking asshole. He didn't cuss, but he was an asshole. Called this morning. Okay. Hit that like, dude. There's 130 people in here. Trolls, what's up? Vicky, are you watching too? Are you watching, Vicky? Who is here? Let me know you're here, please. Because if you're just trolling, guess what? I'm just going to wait till the trolls drop off, then I'll start dropping information. because I know a lot of channels come here to get information to go share on their channels, because we've been out here tracking this cult for the last 5 fucking years. Yeah, we went over this for years and years. We showed up at his fucking hotel in Houston. We told everybody, we're like, hey, they're fucking running a trafficking operation here. When Harris County showed up, I showed it on the fucking live last night. I got right in front of Harris County. That's like, hey, Harris County, hey, this is a fucking trafficking operation. They're turning tricks out of here. Fuck, man. We fucking told people. We fucking told them. All these fucking shithead fucking Christian channels now. Oh, we knew it was a cult. We told everybody. Yeah, did you? Did you guys really go out and fucking tell everybody, or did you just sit back and fucking sit on your fucking asses and just be like, oh, we're just going to pray for the guy? I already did. I sent him over the death threat videos. I sent him over interviews, everything. The news stations, I think they don't want none of this. They don't want any of this because we fucking told them. I have email receipts to Avila Golf and Country Club saying, hey, there's a human trafficking church moving into your location. But did they listen? Fuck no, they let them move right in. That HOA could have said, you can't move in here. No, we don't want you here. But no, fuck, come on in, it's money. It's money. It's money. That's why Avila let the fucking cult move in. Long story short, he was Houston, Tampa, Taylor, Durham, and Ocala. Also up in Chesterfield. Yep. Yep. Exactly. So many fucking channels jumped on the story. I saw a lot of channels that only did one and done videos on him. Oh, look, David got busted. Yeah. Yeah, because of us. Because of us. None of these other fucking channels went to the steps. And this is the culture shock in this. All of this is because of one fucking channel, our community. Yeah, all the other videos out there probably helped. But it was our community. And we're going to fucking take the credit. All these other fucking channels out there. Oh, look, David got busted. David got busted. Yeah, we fucking told you guys it was going to happen. Yeah, he was in Durham. He was in Durham, North Carolina. And that's where they found that fat fuck. That's where they found him. That's where they found that asshole, was hiding out in Durham in some off-beaten path fucking church that Paul Adam gave to him. I don't know. They're listed in the indictment just as... They're just listed in the indictment. That's it. No, let him troll. Let him troll. It helps the channel. It helps the channel. Yeah, I'm homeless, but I'm in my house. Fucking dumb fuck. No, because the call center is like an overflow type deal. It's overflow. That's what the call center is. It's all overflow right now. I don't think any of the cult members are picking up the phone. The indictments are online. The indictments are online. They're there. We've read them out. They're looking at conspiracy to commit money laundering, conspiracy to commit human trafficking, conspiracy. I'm sure the prostitution charges are coming in. Yeah, Harris County. Yeah, Harris County Appraisal District. Guess what? That's the one thing I told Houston. When I had that little bit with the guy in Houston, ABC Houston, I was like, you know what, man? I was like, here's one thing our community questioned. Who up at the County Appraisal District actually vetted this organization before they gave them their license to operate there? I asked them. No, I fucking asked them. I asked you guys. I asked. Who vetted these people when they moved into Harris County? Last time I talked to some lady at Harris County, she's like, oh, they're a church, they're a traveling church, and they're just doing God's work. I'm like, are they really? I was like, okay, don't fucking say we didn't told you so. The people up at Harris County, I don't know, man. I don't know. I could, possibly. I've been talking to some Ellie, and they said, yeah, Rich, pack your fucking bags, because we don't see any other way that you're not going to be a witness in this. A cooperating witness. I've never been a part of David's church. I don't go to church. I'm not Christian. Just driven, I guess. I don't know. Paying people off? No, I think David was too fucking cheap to pay people off. I think that they just ran the scam very efficiently and nobody was able to find out what they were doing. You called in a stream, right? Maybe wise to find it, put it back. Yeah, we could. Yep. Crick knows that she's next. Guarantee that. Catherine Crick, that little bitch, she knows that she's next. She knows that. Catherine's been watching the channel, and I guarantee Catherine's shitting her fucking pants right now because she saw what just happened with money laundering, and she knows. Catherine knows. Catherine ain't a fucking dumbass. Catherine's fucking smart. She's cunning, just like Vicky and Michelle. Catherine's cunning. She's fucking scared because she knows she's committing money laundering. When you have one person on the fucking board for a church, you're laundering fucking money. You should have 5 people on a fucking board in a church, everybody. Catherine, you better take your name off that fucking list right fucking now. And you better put a fucking board in place or you will get fucking audited by the IRS. I swear to fucking God. I swear to fucking God, Catherine, you will get audited. The IRS is going to be, look, you're the only fucking person on the board? Yeah, sure. Why was he allowed to continue? My hooks, guess what? We called city officials. We made all the calls. I swear to God we did. I called the mayor's office in all cities that David was operating in. We all did. We all did. We all warned everybody. They don't listen. But, nope. Debbie's family never recovered. And this is all over. The reason I'm standing here right now is 10%. Because David failed to give back 10%, man. Andrew W., thank you for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe. Please let me know you're here. I got involved in the case through the deposition. I just started asking more questions, I guess. I don't know. That's how I got involved. I was like, this fuck doesn't even... He's an apostle and he doesn't know he's on his fucking taxes? Who the fuck is this guy? And why the fuck is he sitting here lying in this goddamn deposition? The fuck? What the fuck? So I started making reports, sending reports up to the IRS, making reports to the FBI, started getting death threats, fucking emails, cease and desist sent to my fucking door. Oh, make sure you fucking vote properly for your fucking elected officials up in Taylor. Yeah. Yeah, man. Make sure you vote properly for those officials because we called them. We called them. We told them. We told them everything, man. We gave them articles. We gave them fucking tax information. We told them. We warned them. Yeah, David was tough enough. Mr. Big Balls up there. Mr. fucking Big Balls Johnson, right? No, fuck no. And Vicky, she didn't have any problem driving around in that Jag that the victims paid for her. Vicky's just as sick. No, Stinky Pete. Okay? I want everybody to listen really fucking clear right now. They are not getting a bond, man. I've never made a bust for the community. This one with David. This is the biggest bust any church has ever fucking seen. Yeah, I did. Lance did, actually, Mark. Lance did. Yep, Lance did. Lance had a face-to-face with David. No, I want everybody to be very clear about that. All you little fucking trolls watching right now, too. David's not coming out. He ain't getting out. I'll be surprised if Michelle gets out. If Michelle gets out, it's because she's saying like a fucking canary. That is it. And Michelle, I still don't think she's going to get off. She's going to do a lighter sentence. Bond, bail, yeah, same thing. Same thing. But they're not going to get one. It's very rare. The only way Michelle's going to walk on this one is if she completely rolls over on David. You want to walk out of here today, Michelle, but I don't think they will. They don't have running money. They don't. Ashley, I don't know where she's at. This is the JMMI KOGGC church, Samira Grace, that just got raided by the FBI last week, Wednesday. Remember what happened last Wednesday all over the fucking news, a church getting raided for human trafficking? That's what we've been talking about for the last 5 years. We found out 2 years ago. Let's see here. Give me a second. The first time we ever did an audit on David. Yeah, I think more people still need to be arrested. Yeah. By relevance. Let me find when we did the first audit. Remember the one where we went with when Marcus was there? Videos, okay. The first time I ever went to that hotel was... Let me see. Joshua Media Ministries International Global. Okay, it was 2 years ago on May 28th, 2023. So 2 years ago, we had been out there. Justin Thompson, I'm not joking. No, I know, Nate. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, Nate. Tony's actually going to try to talk David out of this, dude. No, Nate, I've found that out too from people close to Tony. David's actually going to try and talk people out of it. Yep. Imagine that. No, that was the first time I ever went. I went by myself, right? And Marcus was there. And I was like, come on, yes, man, remember? And then that was the time when the U-Haul was there, then it was missing. And that was the U-Haul that had people jumping out the back of the motherfucker. But yeah, and Nate, if Tony tries to stay and back up David, it's going to make it worse. And Mark, nobody's getting paid back in this, man. These are economic crimes is what they're called, okay? Economic crimes, people don't get paid back, my man. They don't fucking get paid back. They don't. People don't get paid back in these kind of crimes. Exactly. If I had 100,000 subs or 1 million subs, I'd be on every news station, but I don't buy my shit. That's the thing. That's the thing. I don't care though, because I've already told a lot of the news stations, hey, we warned you guys. We told you. Yep. Yep. People who buy subs and have 1 million views, they'll be on news stations. Yep. Yeah, there was a U-Haul there at that location. And I know for sure that when Harris County went in to do some work on that place and look at it, they had questions about that U-Haul. Yes, it is, Jason Voorhees. Goddamn right it is. Motherfucker chases me in my fucking nightmares, man. So I put him on my arm. That way I always know where he's at. Yeah. Which state is this happening in? Samira Grace Reeve, Texas, Florida, Michigan, Missouri, North Carolina. 5 different states, 6 different locations, all raided last Wednesday for a human trafficking cult. This is a church. Yes, yes, Justin, yes, yes. We've been fucking saying it, dude. We've been saying it since they fucking moved into the hotel in Houston. We've been fucking telling people. We applied the DHS, the fucking criteria to that operation. We're like, okay, please make this not fucking work. But it fucking fit, dude. We're like, okay, they're trafficking. They're trafficking. If we tried to make it not fit, but all the elements fell into place. They were controlled, fucking highly controlled environment. Hey, Justin, we knew. We knew. Hey, Fragment, I've had other bigger YouTubers hit me up. That's the frustrating part about this. One YouTuber was in her home, it was in their fucking hometown, man. It was in their own fucking backyard. They didn't know about it. They didn't know about it. That's the frustrating part about this. Some people have hit me up. I'm not doing any collabs with any YouTubers. No. Nope, won't do it. I refuse to. I refuse to do any collabs with any of these YouTubers that are just coming onto it and want to fucking pick up on it all of a sudden. No, I won't do it. David was like a tweaker. It's like he started projects and he never finished them. He did. He never did that. He never finished projects. The Stage Case, the fucking Convoy of Miracles, all of it. He never finished the projects. But yeah, I don't plan on doing any collabs with any YouTubers. I had thought about it because a lot of people hit me up all of a sudden. I'm like, who the fuck are you guys? Asha Kumar. Yeah, I think I feel it's better for the community to stay in our own lane, man. It's just better for us to stay in our own lane. Yeah, but that fat fuck, he sure didn't mind taking money for the projects, right? That shithead didn't mind taking money for the projects when it came time. But hey, when it came time to finish them and he fucking fucked up the deals on them, oh, I'm gonna sue you. It is, Sandy, right? It's astounding what people will do for money. Yeah, David, that's the thing. When you went into human trafficking, we're like, okay, this makes sense. That's how you get paid more money. What would Jay's Journey? If I bought my subscribers, I'm not going to do that. It's fucking pathetic. No, the trolls aren't even trying. No, the trolls are just here trolling, man. What's up, guys? Like, seriously, if you guys want to talk to me, I've made this channel very fucking open. You want to get in touch with me? 314-492-3356. You want to talk to me about what we've been doing here? Let's talk. But I'm not going to fucking collab with anybody, and you guys just sitting there on the back end fucking scalping information. We fucking told you so. We told you. Yeah, major lifts. This is a church. And I said, what better fucking way to run a trafficking operation than to do it behind a church where you're not going to get fucking checked, man. This, you guys, this is going to be, they're going to write fucking art. They're going to write a framework for this. Nate Dogg 2004, I'm in Texas. How you doing? Jay's Journey, you know what I found out? Oftentimes it doesn't. Nope, collaboration often doesn't help. Nope. Actually, honestly, sometimes I've seen the reverse effect with collaboration. So I don't collab anymore. I've done a couple, but not very many. Yeah, well, there were also local agents, so we might be able to get the local shit. Yep. Yes, you guys, this, not only is this going to hurt local people, right? Not only is this going to hurt local people, but this just put a big fucking dent in Christianity, man. This is going to leave a sour taste in religion. Bet it. Mormon, and I believe Mormons are shady. Hey, Samira, you know how many people have asked me to go in on the Mormon church too? I would love to fucking fuck with the Mormon church. They're a bunch of fucking scammers, man. Holy shit, talk about a money racket. The fucking Mormon church. Hey, you guys, sign the petition. Let's start fucking taxing the churches. That's what I've been saying. Tax the fucking church. It's 2025, man. This is fucking bullshit. The church is getting away with fucking money laundering. The church is the biggest fucking scammers in the country, in my opinion, right now. They've been getting away for too fucking long. Tax the fucking shit out of them. Joni Lamb, fucking Robert Morris, Jimmy Evans, motherfucking Jesse Duplantis, Joel Osteen. You fucking tax them. Fucking tax them. Please go sign the petition on my channel. If people want to see change, put your money where your fucking mouth is. Sign the motherfucking petition. I said cap it at 10 million. Anything over 10 million, guess what? Standard business tax, man. It cuts out the jets, the luxury items, all that shit. You take away the fucking housing exemptions, everything. I have a great job, Leroy. I took the day off so I don't feel good. I don't feel good today. I'm fucking sinusy and shit, but I have shit to do. Hey, Nate Dogg, that's why I don't go to church either, man. Yeah, and here's the thing. Look, Mormon church in Indecency with the Child, shut them down. Exactly, Renee, good point. David's living in mansions and there's fucking homeless vets on the street. Really? Hey, you know what? None of these channels has hit me up yet. I'm curious where these other channels are that have been doing research. That's what I'm curious about. Where are these other channels that have been doing research? Not just content, right? Not just content, but research. Actually digging into the files, the taxes, the money laundering, filing the reports to the IRS like we have. I'm curious where they're all at. I really am, because we've asked for help from some of these other channels. No, we don't want to do it. It's a church. We don't fuck with it. Okay. Fuck. Cool. It'd be cool if we could help. You could help us. But it's for a lot of these people that are just tuning in, trolling right now, it's about clicks and views. They want to know what we're saying. Yep, I haven't either. I didn't see any channels talking about it until after they got busted. Yeah, exactly. If you're a homeless crackhead, you get free housing. Yeah, there hasn't been. There really hasn't been anyone else. No, there hasn't been anyone else on this as hard as we have, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, where are all these people that were doing research? You know, I would really like to know, because there were people that we reached out to. We reached out to Houston Christian University. We called all the news agencies in Houston, Tampa, Taylor, every place we knew David was, we called and we told them. And again, culture shock for the cult members. You know what? I think we've only touched the tip of the iceberg with this. Yeah, I don't even want to know how many fucking man hours and content hours are on the channel of David. Hundreds of thousands, probably. I'm guessing in the 6-digit mark. Seriously. Justin, this is just what I think. Based off some of the interactions I've already had with some of these so-called journalists doing the articles. The one guy I spoke to in Houston, I told him, I was like, hey, dude, we called the county appraisal in Harris County and asked them if they vetted that organization. In fact, we called and asked them. We called, filed reports with the fire marshal. We did everything. We did everything we're supposed to bureaucratically. Okay? Yeah, that's the thing. I couldn't even watch them because they're so full of bullshit. They're so full of misinformation. No, and people, that's the thing. Most Christians out there that come in the channel and talk shit to me, they just don't accept me and they're not Christian. So, yeah. Hey, be good, Psychokinesis. Yeah, wait for another year and just see how much shit comes out, man. Yeah, Harris County CPS blew us off. Harris County blew us off. Harris County Appraisal blew us off. Avila Golf and Country Club blew us off when we sent emails out to them, when we sent phone calls. You know what? I'll call Avila right now, and I guarantee I won't get an answer because they've blocked my fucking number. Because I was calling them so much saying, hey, there's a human trafficking cult living in your location. Hang on. Directory, contact, here we go. Okay, I'm going to call the main phone line. It's 813-949-9768. This is from Avila Country Club.
Thank you for calling Avila Property Owners Association. We're sorry we missed your call. Our office hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please listen to the following options. To reach Executive Assistant Julia Hurt, dial extension 24. To reach... One moment, please.
That's a fact. Yeah, Alexandra. Yes.
Thank you for calling Avila Property Owners Association. Sorry we missed your call. Our hours are 9 a.m. to 5
I'm going to leave a message.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, my name is Richard Holmes, and I run a YouTube channel called Frontal Investigation, and I would like to speak to somebody about the trafficking operation that was recently found in your location. My phone number is 314-492-3356. I think I even sent you guys out several emails informing you what was going on. Give me a call back. I'd love to speak with you guys about it. Have a good day. Bye-bye. I'll never hear back from them. I won't. I actually sent those emails over to some news stations to Tampa 10 and told them, look, we emailed them. We emailed them. We emailed Avila. We told them. Multiple times. I sent them multiple emails. I tagged the cult in it. I tagged Avila. I went Avila, and then I put all the cult members in it. They didn't listen. Now we're dealing, these cult members, again, like this is a culture shock. It is for us as it is for them. Because one, we never thought it would happen. Two, these members are now dealing with their entire world crashing down. Text aware. We told them. I called Tampa. I called every news agency in Tampa to let them know that house was being bought by a religious sex cult and they were going to set up a trafficking operation. I seriously don't think they want to, Kyle. I don't think they want to. I don't think these news agencies want to fuck with it because I'm going to say, go look at my channel and look what we've been doing. All the information you guys seek is there. We've been telling you. We have proof. We have receipts. Go back and look at the filings we sent in. Oh, Sean Ryan. Yeah, I typically don't fuck with politics, man. But this being brought down, yeah, exactly. Uncle Jake's going to go back with his information because he's still got the reports. He's going to file lawsuits against him. Exactly. David, Christians are worried about me cussing and David's actually running a fucking human trafficking and forced labor operation in his church. I'll fucking show you the emails. I got them right here. I'll show them to you right here. I got the fucking emails. I was just looking at them this morning. I have them. I have the emails. I'll show them to you. The first one I sent was March 28th. February 15th. I said, please be advised, this cult is going to attempt to use this property as a school location for the cult. Please also be advised that there are 3 separate liens from 3 separate companies on that property for breach of contract on local court cases. Let's see here. Yep, I did. I sent them multiple emails and we called. I've left messages. Look right there, APOA, Avila Golf and Country Club right there. Cult 706 Wasando de Avila. Did you say if David knew this was coming or he was surprised? I think he knew it was coming because he sent people away. Something tells me he kind of had an idea this was coming because one, he sent his son away, which is pretty big. Like David doesn't typically send people away. I get my hummingbird feeder, hang on. David won't typically send people away for whatever reason. And his reason for sending his son away was because he was being disobedient. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. David wasn't, his son is part of the operation. So David had to get his son as far away as possible before the feds got it. And that's just what I think. Like I said, once they get into David's phone, once they crack David's phone open, they're going to find out the whole operation of the scam, man. David's phone is like the mecca. David's phone is a mecca of information. And he thinks he probably was able to scrub it clean and shit and, you know, get all the documents and all the information off. Exactly, Sandy, and that's what most Christians think. If you're saved, you're perfect. Yeah, right, Kyle? Why are you putting that on me like I have to follow your fucking ways? I don't have to follow Christianity's ways. I don't. There's not one thing in the Bible that says Rich Holmes has to follow these rules. And I don't plan on it. I really don't plan on it because David's not. Why the fuck should I? Why the fuck should I follow the rules of the Bible when these Christians out there running fucking scams clearly aren't? You guys get after me at cussing? No, fuck that. No, go by yourself. No, fuck that. And you know what you do, Nicole? You record them. You record them because that is public ground. You are allowed to record in public buildings. You fucking record them not doing their job, then you put it on YouTube. That's what you do. Please contact difficult. I'm not going to contact anybody. I have contacted people before and asked for help, and I've never got a fucking response. I will never contact any content creators again because every time you reach out, they either want your sources right away or they want some fucking bullshit. And I won't do it. I won't do it. I've learned that real fucking quick about YouTube, that most of these content creators out there are fucking shady, man. And I won't do it. I'm not going to do it. Difficult research? Cool, right on, bitchin'. I didn't see him out there fucking doing shit on David the last 5 years. If that was the case, he would have been out here talking with us about it, right? That's just my opinion. Just saying, where is he? I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about. Maybe. Yeah, I think I might know who you're talking about. Because some people were hitting me up saying this is happening in my backyard. I'm like, really? How'd you guys not fucking know? How'd you guys not know that there's a fucking trafficking operation running in your location, man? That's what totally fucking floored me. Let me check it out. I think I might know who it is. Yeah, probably not going to do anything with this one. No, I don't. I don't like to do collabs with other YouTubers, man. I don't. There's one I've done with, and that was Punk Apostate, but that guy's the fucking homie. He's good people, man. Punk Apostate's good people. So I did a collab with him. You know what? That doesn't faze me though, Samir. Like shit like that. Like the fact that she's the daughter of the grandmother of Lori Vallow's adopted son, that doesn't mean shit to me. That doesn't mean shit to me. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. That doesn't mean shit to me that she's related somehow down the fucking line. I don't care. I don't care. What matters to me is where was everybody when we're out here fucking saying it fucking 5 years ago, 2 years ago, when we're down at the fucking hotel calling it a trafficking operation. Nobody wanted to listen. And now, again, we're dealing with this huge fucking culture shock. I guarantee there will be suicides in this. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's very fucked. But that is the worst case scenario in this because of what David has done to these people. What David has done to these people. How long until his trial? Jake, it could be a year, dude. You got to figure, how many locations did they raid this last week, you guys? 6? Figure they pulled evidence out of each fucking location. They got to catalog it. They got to fucking disseminate among the FBI. And now they've got to analyze it. Hey, be good, Justin Thompson. Thanks for subbing, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, you know what I always tell people here? Just read your Bible, man. Don't go to fucking church. Read your Bible. Stay at home and read it. Yeah, David sent certain members away. His son. Because his son was disobedient, apparently. But no, I know David's not going to send anybody away. Yep, more charges are coming. Kansas City. I don't know about Kansas City. He is. It really is, right, Jake? It's real comforting to see that they're both in fucking orange jumpsuits now. Hey, be good, Samir. Well, you know what, Renee Williams? The way I'm looking at it right now, yeah, it's a behavioral modification program, absolutely. There's so many different sects of religion right now. I do. I see it as a fucking mind control. Absolutely. I really do. Am I in Tampa? No, I'm in Texas. I live in Texas. I live in Texas, man. I'm in Texas, and that's how we kind of found out about David's fucking shit down in Houston. Dumbfuck David moved into Houston thinking we weren't going to fucking find out about it. And it's like, well, okay, you dumb fuck. Like, why would you do that? Why would you move right into the fucking lion's den, David? Seriously? David's like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and move right where Rich Holmes lives. That way he can come down and fucking put me on the map down here in Texas, too. Dumb fuck. Stupidest idea David could ever done is move to fucking Houston. David, had you not moved to Houston, we probably would have never known about you and Mahesh, man. We would have never known about you and that fucking slimy grease ball running tricks, dude. Seriously, David, had you not moved? Adam Russell, trust me, I'm pretty sure that's all going to come out eventually because I've heard rumblings about that. And I don't even know who you are, Adam Russell, but you've been in here a few times and I've been paying attention to you, but what you're saying doesn't sound far-fetched, man. It doesn't. David's a sick fuck. Once you reach a certain level of debauchery, nothing pleases you anymore and you'll go to the fucking darkest fucking minds of the darkest place of the mind, dude. David, I'm sure he already fucking went there. Yep. Yeah, that and the Boeing campus putting a fucking name on a fraud loan application, David. Holy fuck. Hey, be good, Daffodil. Yeah. I gotta feed my hummingbirds, man. They're getting ready to migrate, man, so they're probably trying to get fat for their fucking run south. So I gotta fucking take care of them before they go. Because they do, if I don't feed them, they won't fucking come back, man. My hummingbirds, they migrate back generationally, so every generation, like every year, the parents will come back with their new hatchlings and shit. Well, you know, again, Sandy. Yeah, absolutely. The Lotus Inn connection, sure. Yeah, the Lotus Inn connection. Okay, so the Lotus Inn connection, when we went on this audit, yes, absolutely, Tex. The Lotus Inn connection, Mahesh Patel. Well, he showed up on our audit one day, and we asked questions right there, like, who the fuck is this guy? What are you doing here? How do you know him? Well, we started digging our shit in on Mahesh, and well, Mahesh is tied to a series of fucking prostitution locations in Houston. Not just one, but the Lotus Inn, all the documentation, all the records lead back to the Lotus Inn over off Telephone Road. Everything. Everything. When Mahesh showed up that day, that was the worst fucking thing for them. Nope. Yeah, the Maheshi Expressi and then his fucking degenerate fucking slobby wife. Yeah, she's all trying to take pictures of me. It's like, you're gonna be on fucking YouTube. He's like, I don't care. I was like, you're gonna. Just fucking wait, dude. You're gonna fucking care. You're gonna. And I'm sure Mahesh probably shit in his pants now that he saw David get raped. He's like, oh, fuck. Really, they're building another one. Ties back to the Lotus Inn. Fuck, Harris County, you got a problem with a fucking... the Lotus Inn in Houston. I think it's 3480 Telephone Road. $11,450. Is it? Okay, there's a couple though. Okay, it is 3510. That's okay. That's what it was. 3510. Yes, 3510. Okay. Because there's a couple. But yeah, his is over off Telephone Road. It's a fucking complete shithole. Yeah. Mark, a lot of people keep asking me that, man. A lot of people keep asking if I'm going to testify. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I've talked to some law enforcement. And some said, yeah, absolutely. We don't see any other way that you're not. I was like, okay, I haven't heard shit from them. But I still think the feds have a lot of work to do before they start calling witnesses to the stand and stuff like that. They still gotta go through all the evidence. They gotta document it. They gotta build a case against him. They gotta do everything. They still have a mountain of evidence to go through. Woogie, good question. Good question. Good question, man. I ultimately think that could be a ploy for the feds. They're going to see how much money they can take in while he's arrested, right? And then they're just going to take it all from him. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. It's perfect. Fuck, let him hang himself some more. Fuck, we're just going to take the money in the end anyways. That's what I think. I think the feds are letting the call center run. I think they're letting it run. Be good, Mr. Bone. Hit that like and subscribe on the way out, man. Yeah, we're going to have to talk about bank accounts being seized, assets. Yep, they got to protect the children's identities if there's any child abuse. Yeah, I was talking to one of our LE sources yesterday, and a couple of them were sitting in the same room like, hey, can you send us that video where David was sending you death threats? I was like, yeah, sure. But then they're like, dude, we didn't know he fucking called your name in it too. I was like, yeah. They're like, there's no way you're not going to be a witness. I was like, okay. And that source ran it through several of his people, and they're like, yeah, absolutely. There's no way he couldn't be. So if that's the case, then yeah. But again, I haven't been subpoenaed. I haven't heard anything. The way it'll most likely go down, if I do get subpoenaed, they'll send it certified mail. Make sure they get a signature for it. And then it'll be an all expenses paid to go testify in a federal case against this trafficking operation. I don't know what questions I would be asked. I don't know anything. I haven't been told shit. The feds never told me shit. I want everybody to know that. They never told me shit about anything. Never. They'd be like, what do you have for us? Here, and here. You guys need to check this, and this. That hotel in Houston, guess what? It's a fucking call center fucking scam. And what's even better is David put that shit right on his fucking channel, man. David aired his fucking call center scam right on his channel. He's like, everybody's here calling 24 hours a day. It's like, really? 24 hours, huh? Because by law, you're not allowed to make certain calls after 8 o'clock, David. So if David was legitimately making 24/7 calls, he's fucked. They're fucked. You can't make calls like that after 8. That's the thing. It's like, y'all Christians don't take this the wrong way, but Christians are scared to stand up against these people for whatever fucking reason. Eternal damnation. But I want to tell all these Christians this: these people don't possess that power for your eternal damnation. Okay? For these people to come out and say, oh, you're going to hell if you speak against me, you know what you tell them? Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. You're a fucking fraud. I'm going to talk about you because you're scamming people. They don't like that. That's the thing David couldn't do, was control me, and that fucked with him. That fucked with him. The one thing David couldn't control in his whole cult was me, us. And that drove him fucking batshit crazy, because we went on a literal fucking information gathering campaign and fucking sealed his deal. That David couldn't control us, and that he hated that. David fucking hated that, man. He couldn't stand it for 1 fucking second. Why do you think he came out with the death threats calling me out? Because he couldn't control me. He had to let me know finally that he was thinking about me, that he dreams about me. You fucked up, man. Yeah, most of the calls are going to an outside call center. It's an overflow call center. Yes. Jimmy, when you're running human trafficking in a church, I'd say you're a fucking jerk, bro. You're running a trafficking ring and calling it church? I'd say that qualifies you to be a little more than a fucking jerk, dude. I'd say that qualifies you to be more of a fucking degenerate sack of shit than anything. If you want my opinion, that's what David is. He's a fucking degenerate sack of shit for doing what he did. All these people that he fucking lied to and fucking took money from. Yeah, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, type in FBI David E. Taylor. Go watch the news bits on it. Yeah. This is going to be a fucking monumental case in America. This will be. This will be because the church is a new type of criminal. Well, he did that too. Fucking laundered 50 million. Yeah, that's stealing money from the government. Now him and his fucking number 2 in command are in prison right now for conspiracy to commit money laundering. Yeah, see, that's going to be different. I think, yeah, we might have to put some pressure on Mahesh. Yeah. 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 With you. Yep. Mahesh needs some pressure, I agree. Like, for Mahesh to walk on this one, for Mahesh to get out of this one, this is bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit. They should have picked Mahesh's ass up, be like, what the fuck are you doing here? What are you doing here with this cult? Oh, well, they bought the building from me so I can turn tricks out of it. Yeah, speaking out, exactly. George Goldie, good point. Speaking out against a church leader has nothing to do with touch not my anointed. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, David's famous now, right, Marlon? It's like David wanted to be famous all this time and on TV and fucking worldwide. Well, guess what? He's fucking global now. That fucker's global now. Like, this picked up international news, and it's a message. It's a message to these other fucking religious scammers that if you do this in America, we will prosecute you. That was a clear message the Fed sent with David. And I fucking loved it. It was the most brilliant fucking message. It was. David and Michelle are not getting out on this one, cult members. You guys can defend and say all you want. You guys can try and defend, tell everybody that David was this great apostle and great prophet, but at the end of the day, the law will hold him and they will try him. They're going to try David as a criminal for human trafficking, conspiracy to commit money laundering with Michelle as well. I don't know, man. I don't even want to fuck with Mahesh, honestly. We know Mahesh is in a cult, man. Like, that's kind of stepping outside of our boundaries. So, I don't know if I'll fuck with Mahesh. He's a sick fuck. Yeah, that's the ones you have to look at, yeah. Yeah, because Mahesh actually has prostitution hotels, and he knows it. You read the reviews about the Lotus Inn, and it's all like pimps and prostitutes after like 8 o'clock. Yep, he saw dollar signs. Yep, Mahesh saw dollar signs with David. He's like, sure, I'll sell you this hotel, just pay me. Fuck yeah, he's probably already getting fucking bullied, yeah. Yeah, if prisoners find out that David set claims, oh, they're gonna beat his ass. Real gangsters don't put up with fake gangsters. They don't. They don't put up with fucking fake ass fucking street gangsters. No. No. They'll toss David salad for fun. They will. David going in there trying to claim a set, oh, he'll get his ass beat. So it's probably a good speculation that is David in protective custody? Absolutely, because he wouldn't be able to handle the fucking prison system. I personally don't think he'd be able to handle it. Dude's fucking soft. Dude literally hid behind a camera, sat there and called me a fag and a pussy. I know convicts always talk in prison, get a life. Well, no, I'm not a convict, guys. David E. Taylor, like, this dude was saying that he's a gangster. Dude was saying that he's a gangster in life, and now he's in prison, but he ain't no fucking gangster. Yeah, real gangsters eat fake gangsters for fucking breakfast. Yeah, exactly. David's all, what's for breakfast? Fake gangster? He's all, shit, sign me up. Yeah, David ain't getting out of this one, man. And I hope they find out that he's a fucking fake gangster, because they're just gonna fucking check his ass. They will. They'll literally make David wash his fucking underwear. Some big fucking black dude. Some big black dude named David in the pen is gonna make David wash his shitty underwear. All right, got the hummingbirds fed. Oh yeah, I guarantee. I don't want it to happen, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna find that shit on his phone in some way, shape, or form. Whether he was doing it or it's just photos of it, I do believe they will find that on his phone. And then he's definitely not getting out of prison. Then he will not get out of prison ever, ever, ever again. He will be a sex offender at that point, and if he does get out, he'll be put on a national fucking sex offender registry, and everybody will know that David E. Taylor, the so-called prophet, is a fucking pedophile. For prophet to pedophile, David. Don't let us fucking find out, David, that they found that shit on your phone. Something tells me they're going to. Something tells me they're gonna, David. And I pray to God that they fucking don't, because if they do, David, your ass is grass. Yeah, David was the leader of 2 rival gangs at the same time. You didn't know that? Let that sink in. David was the rival of he was the leader of 2 rival gangs at the same time. So he was the leader of one gang that was a rival, and he was the leader of the other gang at the same time that were rivals. Pretty sure it's not true, too. Pretty sure it's not true. Yes, it is a Jason Voorhees tattoo. Yes, fucker chases me in my nightmares, so I keep him on my arm. He hasn't chased me in a while either, man. He hasn't chased me in a long time. Yeah, he hasn't chased me in a long fucking time, man, which is kind of nice because that fucker always... Yeah, it's like I'm running from him and he's just fucking... It's like in the movies how everything's getting farther away and shit, yeah. Yeah, it's just a basic hummingbird feeder, man. It's a basic hummingbird feeder. There's nothing special about it. It's buy them at my local fucking hardware store, man. These ones are from... This one is from Best One Hummingbird Feeders, Poteet, Texas. It's a basic hummingbird feeder, man. We'll put it out here so they can eat. They were looking. Like I said, they're getting ready to migrate. They'll be out in here in a few weeks probably. Once we get that first temperature shift, they'll be out of here. There you go. Let's get them fed though. All right, get the hummingbirds fed. They help pollinate my plants and shit, so I try to keep them healthy and fed around here. So the hummingbirds are fed. Yep. Hey, Sandy Hogan, I've found out about that certain guards will make sure the population knows. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure the guards will let him know, hey, this guy, kids, this guy right here. Shh, don't tell anybody. This guy, kids, pedophile. They'll let him know. What I found out, actually, is the prisoners typically know what you're in for before you even get there. Yep. I found that out, that prisoners typically know what you're there for before you even fucking walk in the doors, man. So David going into prison, not a good situation for him, man. Really not. David, prison is the worst situation for him. Stupid, dumb David. Michelle, you guys are in deep shit. All the cult members that are still watching and are still tuning into the channel, let me tell you something. Just get out, okay? Go home to your families. Go home to your families. Go home to your families. Yeah. Yep. And they ain't gonna let you lie on your paperwork either, David. They ain't gonna let you lie on your paperwork either. You can't go in there, oh man, just in here for a simple misdemeanor. No, they're gonna fucking know. Yep. David's not gonna be able to lie on his paperwork when he goes to prison. Nope. Marley, come here. Yep. Yeah, go home to your families. Tony, Ashley, all you guys, go home. Go home. There's nothing left here. You guys that are going to stay here, it's going to be for nothing, literally. What are you guys staying for now at this point? What are you guys staying for? To carry on David's orders? To resist? Again, Kathleen, if you're watching, Kathleen Klein, go home. Give it up. Take your daughters and get the fuck out. The culture shock you guys are dealing with right now, it's going to end. It will end. This shock that you guys are all facing right now, it will end eventually. Okay? It will end, but you guys are going to need a lot of fucking help in the process. And I'm sorry we couldn't get to you guys quick enough and get you out before David stuck his fucking dirty claws into you. Oh, I'm sure some of the women are holding out for the marriage. Yeah. Oh, he's still going to marry me. No, he's not. Not in prison. I mean, he could get married in prison, but what good would it do? David's probably already got a fucking prison wife. Yes, exactly. Surviving members of this cult, now is the time to get out, okay? You don't have anybody keeping you there. Who's keeping you there? Yourself? For what? For what? What are you keeping yourself for? A paycheck? Are you guys getting paid there? Are the accommodations good living? Do you guys get to go out and see your friends and family, celebrate birthdays, Christmas? Really? You guys get to do any of that stuff while you're there. No. Because it's all revolved around David. This is, again, if any of these survivors are ready, we'll help you, okay? But you have to be ready to get out. That's all. It's up to you guys now at this point. Whoever's there really just wants to be there and is going to defend David. The people that are there are going to stay there because they want to be. And it's unfortunate, but eventually, like I said, when food becomes a problem, when money becomes a problem, people start going hungry. Exactly, cult members, you're now liberated. You do realize that, right? You have now been liberated from David E. Taylor. Like I said, when food becomes a problem, that's when it will really become, people are going to start leaving fucking left and right. There ain't going to be anybody left anywhere. Like, we're fucking out of here. We're hungry. We want food. Real food. Not some fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Get out for your kids. Get out for your friends, your family, the people that care about you. Most of the people we see on screen, I've talked to your family members. They want you home. That's it. That's all they do. They just want you guys home. They say, can you just tell them to come home? It's like, well, we'll try. But they have to want to come home. And I can put my fucking channel on that. All your family members say is come home. We just want you home. We just want our kids home. Come home and be with your family. Because family is always fucking stronger together. And this is where this all starts ultimately too. Family. Family. Go home. Listen to your fucking family. The people that care about you. The ones that helped you think through your fucking life. Tony, Ashley, Steve, the Klein sisters. Go home. Go home. This is enough. You guys thinking you're going to stay there and help David get out of these charges and escape the system? Not this time. Not this time. All you ones standing up there on stage saying David's going to, this is just persecution? No. These are federal charges. They carry serious fucking jail time. And that's where they're going to stay until the charges are set on them. So cult members, get out. With that being said, y'all have a good day, man.